Guys, I just had a package arrive from Wrapunzel and I haven't opened it yet, so I thought I'd do a little video and just show you guys what I got. I'm currently not an affiliate or anything like that, so if you place an order from Wrapunzel, I don't get any profit from that. This is just showing what I happened to order because they had some items on sale, and I decided I had a little bit of money, I could splurge a little bit, so. And again, this is all from Wrapunzel. They do a lot of headscarves, like the one I'm wearing right now. Right now I'm wearing one of their Israeli tikals. It's a square 100% cotton scarf. Baby girl is right there. Yeah, you say hi? Yes. Yeah, she's my little buddy. Can't go anywhere without her these days. You're so cute. Yeah, you want to see what Mommy got? Yes. Okay. Yeah, they had some things on sale, so decided to check things out. Okay. Here's the little shipping receipt. Pistachios. Yeah, this is one of their original 2-in-1s. They were on sale over the weekend, last weekend. And normally, very crinkled. Normally they're $15, but they had them on sale for $9.50 each. So I got a couple of those. You can one in this really pretty green. I had read that the 2-in-1s, as they call them, are really good for summertime. They're a very thin, lightweight material that breathes well. So a lot of ladies that live in like Florida, Arizona, really hot areas like that, they really like wrapping with the 2-in-1s. Oh yeah, this is very nice. I believe the website said that they're viscose, which is basically rayon, which is a semi-natural fiber. It's actually made from wood byproducts, which is interesting. But of course they use chemicals in order to actually process it and turn it into fiber. So it's not fully natural. It's not something that you could just use wood, shred it up, and make fiber out of it. But this is really nice. It's quite light and thin, very breathable. It's got these fun tassels on the end. That's always fun to work with. And it's a good size. It's definitely not heavy. It's very lightweight. Got some lovely length to it. And I like that it does have a little bit of a shine. Just a little bit. So that's really fun. Just pulled off one of my earrings. Don't worry, my ears are not pierced. These are clip-ons. So no harm, no foul. And what's the edge like? Yeah, it looks like it's a closed weave edge, meaning that the raw ends would be on the long, which is where the tassels are. So everything looks, yeah, it's all very nicely finished off and contained. I always like to check the edges on my scarves because sometimes they don't have great quality. But so far, all my scarves I've gotten from Wrapunzel have been really great. They're not going to end up fraying on me later. Let's see. This is another 2-in-1. So I got their pistachio green and rose, which is a really beautiful soft pink. A little bit more vintage. Hopefully you can hear me over the plastic. Plastic's quite loud. And again, it's that viscose material. It's really soft. Yeah, here's the tag. 100% viscose. So they do have a tag, but it's like super tiny. Like I didn't even notice it on the green one at all. But the pink one has the tag that I was able to find. It's like I can see a couple little inconsistencies in the fabric, but they're really minor, like just a little bit of an extra gather right in here, where there's a little bit of extra threads that looped over each other. But I don't see anything that looks like it would snag. And that little bit, I really only see it if I hold it up to the light and I'm looking through it. Can't really see anything from this side, which is cool. Yeah, it's really nice. Very light, very thin, very airy. Yeah, and I do love that it has just a little bit of a shine to it. It's pretty. Okay, and then I have 2 more scarves and a shaper I ordered, which will be fun. So this orange one, the basket weave scarf in pumpkin. It's another one that was on sale. Normally they're either $15 or $18, but it was on sale for $13. So, and I thought this orange was really pretty. I actually really like playing around with the orange. I like mixing it with other colors. It's really fun. Got the Wrapunzel label right there. Yeah, and this is another one that seems to be really light, really lightweight. Should be very breathable. Yeah, the raw ends are at the ends where the braids are. So you've got all these fun tassels. I believe I read online that this one is another viscose, but I need to look it up to be sure. But I figured it's on sale and it's going to be lightweight and breathable, and I do love the basket weave pattern on it. What are you doing? Hi! Really love this basket weave pattern on it. That's really cute. That'll be really fun on its own or mixing with another. And it's, again, very nice size. Not huge wide, but plenty wide enough for my head and for wrapping and having fun with. Okay. And then the last scarf I got was a higher, they call it their higher ground scarf. And it's a dark multicolor scarf. So that's really fun. Figured I got some solids. I should get something a little more interesting. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Lots of fun colors in there. This will be fun to mix and match with some of my others. Like this would go great with the pistachio 2-in-1s. See that? It's got some purples in here. Yeah, it'd even be pretty with my rose 2-in-1. That'd be really pretty. And it's also very thin. It's a little bit narrower. It's a bit narrower crossways than the other scarves, but that's totally fine. And yeah, you can see through it. It's very light, very thin. It's got the fun little tassels. This is so fun. Look at all these tassels. All the fun colors. That's super fun. And then this is what the side edge looks like. Yeah, so the raw end is definitely on the ends where the tassels are, which is great. I love that. That's super fun. So now I have some new scarves to play around with in addition to my personal scarves, which is great. I'm not going to be buying more scarves for a while, that's for sure. And then I also got my first ever shaper. And this is just, basically it's got a velvet headband. So you can put this on, and the velvet holds it on, which then supports whatever wrap you do. And then this just adds a little more volume at the back. And I've been told, yeah, it's actually designed with a hole deliberately inside the stuffer, on the inside of the shaper. And that's so you can remove stuffing, because some people want more fill, some people want less. And that way you can just experiment with it and decide how much volume you want. because I actually recently cut my hair quite short. It's a very short pixie, and I love it. Keeps me a lot cooler for the summer, and it's very me. But I'm having a lot of fun with wrapping right now, so I wanted to have this because it will help support some of the different styles I want to try while I'm experimenting, finding what styles I really enjoy. And so, yeah, you can see my hair is quite short. And I do not currently have any convictions about not allowing other people to see my hair. I really just wrap for the fun of it at this time. So I can take off my scarf and let people see my hair, especially for like out and about and my wrap isn't holding up as great as I wanted it to. I can totally just take it off and redo it, or just drape it, you know, like that. In fact, the other day we were at the beach, and by the end of the day I needed to nurse the baby, but she was having a hard time focusing on nursing. So I had 2 scarves on my head, and I was actually able to take one of them off and use that as a cover for nursing, which was really nice. And then since because of the way I wrapped it, I was able to just keep one on my head the whole time, similar to how I had this one on. But yeah, so back to the shaper. This is the signature shaper. No, this is the Cloud 9 shaper. I was going to get the signature shaper, but then I heard that the Cloud 9, a lot of people who used to use the signature shaper from Wrapunzel had tried the Cloud 9 when it came out, and that's now their go-to shaper, and they wear it like every day. So I got one so I can try it and see how I like it. If I love it, I can always get a second one. That way I can wash one periodically. Hi. You doing good? Oh, you found one of my clips. I was looking for that. You found one of my ear clips. Her brother had taken apart one pair of my earrings and I hadn't found the clip. Okay, so let's try this. But yeah, so that is a lot of stuffing. I definitely do not need that much. So I will be taking some out. And they actually deliberately overstuff it so that you can just pull the stuffing out as needed. And I'll stick a big handful in there. What are you doing? Yeah, and having a little more volume at the back also helps with keeping your scarves with the different styles you do on your head. It just gives a little more support so they don't just sag and fall off the back of your head. So there's a lot of styles that you don't need a shaper with at all, but then there's some that it is helpful. And like you can see, it's kind of poofy right now, but it's like, let's see, I'll do a quickie. There's my bangs. Say, I go across like this. Bring this up and over. Ta-da. But yeah, so you see, it just adds a little bit more volume back here, which just makes a little more pleasing shape to the back. And I just tuck in my tails and make adjustments. This feels so nice. Yeah, this is one of the 2-in-1s. Original 2-in-1s. They have a couple other 2-in-1s that are basically the same. They just have slightly different material and looks. But yeah, you can see I got some tassels. Some of the tassel ends showing through. And I can have it all up, or I can have it part down. It's like, kind of feel like a princess having it part down like this. It's fun. Yes. Yes. Are you getting hungry again? Yeah. You sweetie. Yes. Yeah, so that's, I just wanted to demonstrate real quick. You do the layers over your shaper, and that it sort of just smooths it out, and it actually compresses it just a little bit because you're wrapping it. So it might seem huge when you first put it on, but then you actually wrap it and it comes down quite a bit. But it still gives some volume, and I actually like this. I think that's really pretty. Not bad for just being super quick wrap right here with no practice. I must be getting better. Hi, baby. Anyways, so that's, yeah. I got 4 scarves and a shaper, all from Wrapunzel. And yeah, the big ticket item that cost the most was definitely the shaper. Yeah, because that was $35. But then all the others were like really good deals. The most expensive of the scarves was the multicolored one, because that one wasn't actually on sale. I just thought it was really cool. I was like, I'm already getting a good deal on 3 of them. Why not go ahead and splurge and just get an extra colorful one to mix and match with? That'll be fun. Yes! Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully the plastic wasn't too loud and you got to enjoy seeing some of the new scarves and the sheep. Have fun, and yeah, if you're new to wrapping, please join in on the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are on wrapping and what your experience level is. Wrapunzel has a lot of tutorials for wrapping that I have really enjoyed, and then of course there's a whole lot of tutorials all over YouTube. So this was just a quick little unboxing. Yeah. Alright, I gotta go take care of this baby. But hope to chat with you guys in the comments.